Do you believe you're worth a lot more than what you are paid today? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to know your value and demand the price you're actually worth. Let's sit back and relax a little bit. I want to share a story with you today. There was this man who was working in an investment firm. They dealt a lot about shares and stocks and the whole market in general. And one night after finishing his work, he goes, meets his friends in the pub. They were having a beer and they started talking. So this friend, he tells his friend and say, hey guys, you know what? I've been working on something. There's a new share that's coming out very soon. In a few weeks, it's actually going to boom. So I would encourage you to buy it. It's really awesome. I know this. You buy it. So the friends are like, oh man, thanks so much. They cheers, they have great fun together, and they're talking about how rich they're going to be after they buy the shares and everything. And yeah, the night's over, they go back home. A month later, they catch up again, and this man who's working in the firm as a stock trader comes and says, hey guys, remember I told you last month, buy the share, did you buy it? And the friends are like, what are you talking about? We didn't buy. What happened? He's like, I told you to buy. It's gone from $10 to $100 now. And they were like, what? And everybody looked at each other's face and they're like, we thought you were joking. We thought you were like, just having fun with us over drinks. And no one bought it except the man in the stock trading firm. He bought it, right? So what is the lesson here? The lesson here is all these friends that listened to this man, they didn't buy because the information that was given to them was free. They didn't value this person's advice at all. They were like, we're just having a beer. Yeah, we're just having conversations. So they didn't buy it at all. And this is lesson number one. In life, when you want to help someone and genuinely help them grow, if you give all the information for free, people here, they won't value your information. And when they don't value your information, they don't value you. And when they don't value you, they don't take any action and their life cannot be improved. So the first lesson is never give something for free because people don't value it and they don't take action. So why even give the information? That's the first lesson. Let me share with you the second story. So these guys, they met again a month after that, and they're like, hey, tell us what stock is good. Last time we didn't listen to you. This time we're going to listen to you for sure. So this man, he's a little smart now. He's like, I know I can make money from them. So this man brought a report and he says, you know what, this report has got the information about what's going to boom in the next 6 months. But this report, I won't give it to you for free. I'm going to sell it to you for it's generally $200, but because you're my friend and all, I'll give you for, $20 each. So he sold 3 of them. They bought 4 or 5 of them. They bought this thing, right? So this man like, oh, great. I made like $100 tonight. Oh, that's great. So he sold the report. Each of them then went back. They read the report. They're like, this is good. They started buying stocks. They started looking at the figures. A week went by, everybody made money, right? Everybody made money. They were really happy. They were like, oh, this is great. People, they all came back to have drinks. And the friends were like, hey, you know what? The report was really good. This is awesome. We are all making money. Then a month went by, 2 months went by, the stock crashed, right? And then they had drinks again. And now these friends were really angry. They're like, you told us this report is going to give us support for 6 months, everything that's going to be booming. We bought it, but it crashed. So this person asked the friends, hang on, the report, how many pages of the report you read? It was a 50-page report. How many pages did you read? The guy's like, we just read like first 2-3 pages and we just skimmed through everything. And that's why we made the decision. And this guy, the stock trader says, hang on, did you look at page number 45? It actually said to balance your investments. Did you guys do it? They're like, page 45, we didn't even get there. So they missed out again, right? They put all the investments in one bucket and that crashed. So what's the lesson here? And this is lesson number 2. is when you give someone something and you give it for so cheap. What they believe is, you know what, I'm getting it so cheap. If this doesn't work, I'll buy another thing, I'll do something else. So what these friends did, because it's so cheap, they didn't take it seriously. And they just skimmed over 1-2 pages, and when they saw success in the short term, they would continue doing what they wanted to do without really going through more pages. So the lesson number 2 here is, if you want to help someone, don't sell your information for cheap, because people will take information that you give them but will only read half of it, or will only implement half of it. And when they implement half of it, it will be bad on them. In other words, when you sell your services for a lower price than what you are actually worth, you are doing your friends and families and people you help a disservice. Because they're going to take your information, they're going to feel, oh, we got a discount, we got a bargain, and they're going to just use half the information and make the mistakes and fall, and they will fall real bad. So lesson number 2, don't sell your information for cheap. Okay? Are you enjoying this? I got one more lesson coming up, really interesting. Give me that thumbs up. Comment below. Tell me what do you believe in that you are actually worth, and are you having difficulty in that or no? Lesson number 3. Now, the friends, they meet up again, right? Now this time they're having a beer. Some of them are angry, some of them are upset, and they're like, what have you got for us today now? And this person in the stock trader, he says, look, I have now learned so much that I can really understand the market so well. I can predict what stocks might come up, what stocks might go down. I'm reading a lot. I understand financial analysis. I've got lots of contacts, but I spend a lot of time in doing this. But I cannot give it to you for free. I cannot sell it to you for as cheap as I wanted to sell, like I sold you last time. I can't. But this time, it's going to help you, but it's going to cost you at least $10,000. But I have got people with me as a team that will help you to make the money. So this man tells all his friends. His friends are like, what? $10,000? Oh, forget it, man. We're not investing in you. The first time you told us something, we didn't do it. But the second time it didn't work. It was half. It worked half. So they blamed him for the second time. But out of all the friends, one person came up and said, you know what? Let's do a deal. I believe in you. Last time was my mistake because I read only half your book. But this time, I see your intention. You came to us, gave us an information. You gave us a report. But now you're giving us a whole system where people are there to help me. I want to do the deal with you. So they shake hands and they go. Now when they come back after another month, the market goes up again. Now out of all the friends, the friend that actually took the deal continued making money, kept going up. But the other friends looked at each other and they were jealous. They were like, oh man, we missed it again. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is, if you have got a service to sell and you sell at the price you're actually worth, most of the people in the market will say, no, I don't want your services, you are too expensive. Or they will tell you that, you know what, we don't believe you, or we don't trust you. But a minority will come forward and say, I want your services, even if it's a higher price, because I believe in you. And when the people come in that believe in you, they will grow. And when they grow, you grow as well. And you will get the people that come forward that are really committed, and they will do a deal with you. So lesson number 3 is, when you have something to offer at your truest value, and you will only attract the committed and you will push away the interested. And that's what happened here in lesson number 3. So I hope these 3 values that I've shared with you, how to demand your price and know your value. Number 1, I'll repeat. Number 1, don't give things away for free. Number 2, don't sell stuff below your true value. That is, don't sell for cheaper than you are actually worth. Number 3 is help people at the true value that you are actually worth. And you will be able to help more people, bring success to them, and you will feel the success too. I hope that made sense to you. I hope that helped. Till the next video, ABC. Always be connecting. See ya.